What's made Factory 5 famous is the one-car donor concept. Their Cobra uses a Mustang, their GTM uses a Corvette, and their new 818 uses an Impreza, Subaru Impreza from the early aughts. What we have here is a 2004 WRX. Wayne, you found this car. Tell us a little bit more about the car and what kind of car you need to build one of these 818s.
All right, this is a 2004 WRX turbocharged 2-liter. You can use any of the 1998 through 2007 WRX or Impreza RSs, both in the wagon and sedan versions. The 2.5-liter motor comes in the 2006 and 2007 WRX, or the 2.5 naturally aspirated motor comes in all the Imprezas from 2002 through current.
Wayne, what do you look for in I mean, you're buying a crashed car, but what do you look for when you're trying to find one of these cars? What components are critical and what doesn't matter?
You're really looking for one that's either has minor front end damage because the front core support gets pushed into the motor and it breaks the cam drive gears because they're made out of a phenolic material. And then you're looking for one that doesn't have bent control arms from having that front wheel torn off the back of it or the car being rolled over and you miss the suspension pieces that you need.
So the primary components you need are the engine and transaxle, the 4 corners, and the steering column and gauges.
We're going to be taking the steering column, the steering rack, the front knuckles and brakes, the rear knuckles and brakes, drive shafts, or pardon me, the half shafts, and some hardware out of the rear doors, the hinges and the door latch releases, and the gauge pod out of the car.
So where do you find a donor car and what would you pay for a donor car?
Well, you can get them either through insurance auctions like the IAA Insurance Automobile Auction Incorporated, or through Coparts, or through your local advertisers, Craigslist, Backpage, Subaru forums. You'll see people partying out cars.
I understand there's even a couple of companies that have started up because the 818 is so exciting to everybody that they're basically finding and selling parts for these cars, and yourself included. Right?
Yeah, myself included. Or I'm doing pallet donor kits where I build it, bring in the cars, strip the parts off of them, put it on a pallet, box it up. Truck comes by, picks it up, delivers it to your door.
So what would one expect to pay for a usable donor?
A 2.5 naturally aspirated donor package, or donor, without a complete car is going to be in the neighborhood of $3,500. To get a car that you're going to want to buy. They go up from there. A WRX donor goes anywhere. 2002 through 2005 donor will go between $44,000 and $6,000, and the 06 and 07s, which are the really desirable ones with the 2.5-liter motor turbocharged, is anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000.
Okay, that tells us what we need to know.